Hey guys, welcome to the show. I haven't done this in a long time. I just went live on Facebook. I think, you guys hear me? All right, everything should be pretty good. I think everything went well, but when you don't do these things for a while, you get kind of nervous. Anyway, in today's show, we're going to be talking about pre-selling your product, your event, and your services to generate income and also buzz. And if you're new to my show, if you're new to watch me, my name is William E. Slace, and what I do is I help you generate income and grow your business using content marketing. Now, bear with me. I'm having some technical problems today, and I'm going to try to talk kind of slow so I make sure that I cover everything I wanted to cover. But before we begin, let me do something real quick, and let me ask the question of today. Have you ever, at any time at all, brought tickets for a concert, a product, or a movie or service in advance, right? Have you ever gone online, purchased tickets, or just brought tickets for an event before it actually happened? Well, myself, I have been several Marvel movies, like for instance, the one that just came out, Infinity War Endgame, which was pretty good. It resolved a lot of things, but it also left a lot of other questions, but that's for another video. I brought video games, pre-ordered them before they come out, Call of Duty, Battlefield. And I participated in a lot of Kickstarter programs to help fund things that weren't completed yet, or they were in a progress or in a process of being completed. And I've never gotten burnt on any of those, right? So if you're just tuning in, make sure that you stick around because we're going to be talking about pre-selling your product, your events to generate income, okay? Check something really quickly here. Make sure the stream is going good. And it looks pretty. All right. So pre-selling for profit. What exactly is it, right? Pre-selling for profit. Pre-selling means you're allowing access to a product that hasn't been created yet or is in the process of being created to an event that hasn't happened yet, but will be happening before it occurs. Okay, some examples are, like I mentioned, well, I haven't mentioned, concerts. Elton John just recently did his last farewell tour concert. It was Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, I think it is. And what he's saying was, if you want to see me live, this is your last chance because I'm going to be spending time with my family. I'm going to be watching my kids grow, right? So concerts is the first example. Another example is movies. Once again, I mentioned I purchased tickets to a lot of the Marvel Avengers series movies before they even came out. Elections, believe it or not, are pre-selling. For 2 years leading up to the actual election, all of these candidates are making all these promises, are selling the public / the voters different things that they may want so that they can buy their position as senator, congressman, councilman, or even up to the president with their votes. So they're pre-selling before they even get into that position of authority. Next thing is online courses, which is my favorite. Online courses. Before you go out and spend all this time creating something that you're not completely sure your audience wants and needs, what you can do is you could ask them, right? Do something simple as ask what their biggest obstacles are. You include those in an outline, but you have to make sure that you provide the value, right? But besides that, you include those in the outline and you follow through and you sell them the solution, right? And later on, you can either do that live if they brought, right? Or you can do it, you can pre-make the videos. The other thing is Comic-Cons. You guys heard of those Comic-Cons that happen a lot? People dress up and stuff, as their favorite character. Those are huge. And tickets for those are being sold so far in advance than what they're actually occurring. My refrigerator just kicked on and scared the heck out of me. What else? And social media conventions or meetups. There's going to be one that's going to be happening in my hometown this summer, and I plan on attending. But they're already selling. They've been selling tickets for that for at least 4 months beforehand, right? So those are some examples. Now, why would you do it? Why would you pre-sell your event, your product, or even your services, right? Validation and income generation. Let's look at income generation. If you're an online entrepreneur and this is your full-time gig, especially if this is your full-time gig, you're going to need an income to survive on during, next couple of months or whatever, right? Why not create that income so you can focus solely on helping your audience the best that you can, give them the best experience, the best solution that you possibly can. Kind of difficult to do that when you constantly worry about, are the lights going to get turned off? Will I have a running computer, right? I'm not saying go out and spend all that money that you've generated with the pre-sale on lavish, unneeded things, but just to make sure that you have the peace of mind that you can focus, stay straight, and give your audience what it is that you promise and that they want it. The second thing is validation. Validation. Here's what I mean by that. If I say I'm going to give you A, B, or C, and you say, okay, cool. Sounds pretty cool. But then I say, if you want it, go ahead and talk to me with your wallet, buy it. And you don't, I'm not going to create A, B, or C. And I think that's a mistake a lot of entrepreneurs make. They create something thinking that what they think the audience needs is what the audience really needs. No, the audience has to speak to you. The audience needs to let you know, especially with the wallets, right? The second level is the wallets. They can raise their hand, but the wallets is the best way for them to let you know that what you have to offer is valid and is relevant to their needs, right? It's a valid solution. Some examples is, well, like I said, people speak with their wallets. Another example is your pre-selling content has to be transformative. It has to get your audience from point A to point B, right? Step by step. So they don't have to go and look all over YouTube and sort through all this information. Your product has to get right down to it, right? And once again, like I mentioned, you're creating income while you're building it, right? You're creating income while you're finding out where's the best place I can rent to make sure that these people have a good experience when it comes to this seminar, or just things like that. All right. And the last thing I want to talk about is ethical considerations, right? Make sure, and I guess this goes unsaid, but make sure you deliver what you promise. One of the worst things to do is to take people's money and disappear. And yes, it does happen. I have seen it happen. Bad thing about that is, first of all, you're hurting other people and your trust is going down in the toilet. And bad news spreads like I don't know what in the real world, but even faster on the internet. It's almost like human beings are attracted to bad news the way moths are attracted to light. Okay. And also use the feedback of that first piece of content that you've pre-sold, right? As you go through and you present things to people, make sure that you're open or receptive to maybe criticism or constructive criticism for things that they would have preferred or felt you needed to add to it. So that next time when you get ready to do launch number 2 or bring up create a new product, you can take those things and make the experience even better. And those people are more likely to be testimonials for this next time. Okay. So don't take the money and leave town. That's a bad thing to do. If you would like to learn more about pre-selling your courses, your content, your event, or even your services, be sure to leave a message in the comment section, right? And I'll get with you. Okay. Question before I go: is there a service or a product that you have or that you can create in the future that you want to pre-sell today? All right. Recapping: sell before it happens or you create it. Make sure you validate it before you make it, and be ethical. All right. I'm going to check the comments, and basically I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. It was really, really nice seeing all you. And until next video, take care. Now I got to figure out how to end this. Oh, man. How do I end this? There it is. I see it, the end stream button. Take care.